He went from being a rapper to now a construction worker. Who you with?
Life can really humble you, so you got to be careful what type of energy you put out there, man. Because I went from performing at Rolling Loud, doing songs with Uzi, Playboy Cardi, 21 Savage, music video on MTV, going tour to tour, going city to city, being a double XL freshman candidate, doing all this popping stuff, thinking I'm about to blow up, man. To 5 years later being a fucking construction worker, man. Hey, you want to talk about
Wow.
a whole different lifestyle adjustment, man? I wasn't prepared for none of that.
Real quick, let me say something. Like he said, humble yourself because you never know where you end up. You know that it's the same. It's the same where it says the same people you see on the way up are the same people you see on the way down. So you want to watch how you treat people because one, you should treat people right just because it's the right thing to do. But two, you never know when you may need somebody.
All the shit I was doing, bro, when my music was popping and going crazy for real, I thought I was about to be out of here. I thought I was about to be a millionaire, man. The industry would never really like gravitate towards me for real. Like I remember I was 26 and they told me that I was too old to get signed. And
Hold up, right there. Let's touch on that, right? Because I was like looking through the brother, right? The brother's name is I Insomniac Lambs, right? And I was looking at like when his run was going on, and it was about 10 years ago. So right now it's 2025 as this video is being made. So that was 2015. That was around the SoundCloud era, and around that time it was like colorful hair, dreadlocks, and it was signing a lot of younger people. If you notice, a lot of those artists were younger: Lil Yachty, Lil Uzi, Lil Pump, Lil this, Lil that, XXX Tentacion, like all these different people were super young. So with them signing all these young people, and these young people were all the new stars, they saying him being 26 was too old, which is crazy to tell somebody. That's crazy. 26, like, come on. All right.
and this is like at the time when everybody was getting signed. Like the labels would just they would not fuck with me for some reason. Then my best friend died like 2, 3 weeks before my son was born.
Oh, damn.
That was weird. I had to get used to that because me and him was doing everything together. He was shooting all my videos. I was going out of town with him, hitting the road, getting stuff done. You feel me? Making sure we was putting on for the brand. Then I really had to adjust to being a father and sitting down and putting time into that. So my mind was just all over the place.
Oh, let me say something. He said a few things. So his friend and business partner died. That's gonna fuck the emotion up because that's who you was doing everything with. Because in this music game, it's hard to find somebody that's serious and consistent enough to stay doing something long enough to see something through. So to find another person right away is not going to be easy. And then that was his man's. But then let me say this, right? He had a kid. That changes everything. I've been making beats since 2009, off and on. I haven't been like consistent. That's why I'm not successful, right? And I remember prior to having children, I have two children. One born last year in 2024, and then one born in 2021. And let me tell you something. When you don't have children, you can make music all day, all night, get up, travel, do whatever you need to do, and not have to worry about shit. But when you got kids, like my man just said, he had a child in addition to his partner passing away. Rest in peace to that brother. You can't just get up and go. Like having kids take up so much time. To change a diaper, they make a bottle take about a half an hour. To put them to sleep is like another half an hour, maybe 45 minutes. That they need to be changed multiple times a day. You gotta carry them everywhere. You gotta go. You gotta make their food. They get older. They get older now. You gotta take them out to play. You gotta take them to the museum, to the zoo. You got all these different things. And don't be with the mother. You know what I'm saying? Now you really gotta you gotta date that person and be with them, and you got all this stuff. So yeah, a lot of his emotions got slowed down. One from his business partner and his partner passing away, to two having a kid. That changes everything. You can't just get up and go. Especially with a kid, you can't just get up and go no more.
Because I couldn't leave and go do whatever the fuck I
He's
wanted
saying
to do
he's
no
saying it
more.
right
So
there.
I was just super
There we go.
thrown off for like a long time. But it started feeling like I was hitting every accolade, doing everything that I could do by myself and getting like hitting millions of views on songs, doing shit like that. So it just started getting depressing because I was like, man, I can't keep funding this out of my own pockets. I need the label to take me to the next level. But Labels just wouldn't fuck with me. So I was like, man.
I'm sorry I keep cutting the video. I'll put the link of the video in the description so you can just watch it without me talking. I gotta say this. He said, how long can I keep funding this? I need to get signed. Doing music is not cheap. And me as a beat maker, producer, whatever, I used to run a studio and produce songs, but I'm a beat maker. That's what it is. A lot of my counterparts don't understand how expensive it is to be an artist because we buy sounds, some steal them, but everything paid for. You don't need to pay for nothing else but promotion, right? But as an artist, like he said, how long am I gonna keep on spending money on this shit with no results? Think about that, right? He gotta pay to look fly. He gotta pay to travel. He gotta pay to record if he don't have his own studio. He gotta pay to get it mixed and mastered. He gotta pay for the beats. He gotta pay to get on stage. He gotta pay to print up merch. He gotta pay. And if you're just a regular person with an average salary, eventually you're gonna give up. So that's another thing that'll make somebody be like, whoa, let me put this behind. And to do all this and not make money, you're literally doing all this to get to a place where people would see you. And even with people seeing you, you're still not making the money you need to make to justify all this shit. So think about that.
And that shit just started getting depressing, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, don't get me wrong. When I was doing construction, I was making like fucking 70 an hour or some shit. It was good money, but
70 an hour where? Are you in Atlanta making 70 an hour? Are you in New York making 70 an hour? Are you in California making 70 an hour? Are you in Florida, in Miami making 70 an hour? Because I bet you if he's chasing that rap thing, doing that rap thing, he was in one of these major ass cities. Which $70 an hour is good money, but it depends on where you're at.
I just never could get into it because I knew what my passion and what my dream was. My passion and my dream has always been music. It's always been to be an artist. It's always been to showcase my talent. So it just felt like I was wasting my time, bro. That shit really was fucking with me every day. Yeah, I'm making good ass money. I'm coming home with a nice check every week, but this shit just ain't me. This ain't me.
All right. That was a great video. So, and like he said, he was making great money, but it wasn't him. It wasn't what he wanted to do. See, all of us got that burning desire deep down inside, right? I got a semi-decent job that if I stay long enough, it'll start making some serious money. But like he said, it's not what I want to spend my time doing. Like, I'm just like him. I want, hey, sweetheart. Hey. Hi. But I'm just like, put your shirt down, please. Where was I at? My daughter in here. Say hi to the camera. Hi. So, like he said, he was making good money, but we all know, man, we working jobs we don't even want to do. We just doing it to get by. You know what I'm saying? You got that burning desire inside. You want to chase that thing. You want to make that thing happen. But I want to appreciate this brother, Insomniac Lambs. Thank you for sharing that story, brother. You know what's crazy, though? Nowadays, you don't need to be signed to a label, brother. And it's cheaper to become an artist if you just learn how to do more things. It's crazy. But I do want y'all to see that video, man. He was there. He was doing songs with all the big people at the time. He had his own motion going. And a bunch of shit happened in his life. And it knocked him right off of his square. Having a child, losing his mans, steady spending money. And then the label not wanting to sign him so he can offshore his funding to them. Eventually, you spend so much money, you don't see the results you want to see. Say, fuck it. So I get it. I respect it. But it's not over, brother. Hope you enjoyed that. Let me know what else you want to talk about. And remember, all this shit is simple. You and I are the problem. But Kelly out. Peace.